Yo, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So yesterday I actually put up a story on my Instagram just asking you guys to leave some questions about ecom, and today I'm gonna answer them in this video. It's pretty much just gonna be a little Q&A. If you guys do want to follow me on Instagram so you don't miss out on the next Q&A, I'm gonna leave it linked as a second link in the description. I'm also pop it up right here. Anyways, y'all, let's get right into it. The first question is by Jake. How many hours a day should you be putting into organic to hit 10K months? Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I haven't hit 10K months. But when it comes to this organic shit, if you really want to make money, you have to be devoting every minute of the day that you have into this. If you want the maximum results from this, you have to be putting in the maximum effort. That's just how it works. There isn't really a set number, but like 8 to 12 hours every single day is what it takes to actually make good, solid, life-changing money from this. Next question is from Jair. Thoughts on the organic drought? Pretty much what he means by organic drought is if you've been on your burner lately, all you've been seeing is print-on-demand canvases and shit like rugs or Legos. There hasn't really been any like new high-converting products. But to be honest, bro, the organic drought isn't a real thing. A lot of the products nowadays that are popping up on the burner are just variations of other products with a different niche and a different marketing angle. And to be honest, we're in a time right now where if you find a new, really solid, high converting marketing angle and apply it to one of the products that are working, you're gonna print. The organic drought definitely isn't a real thing. There's always gonna be new high converting products out there. You just gotta go and find them. Manny asks, what are some props / things you invested in when you made bread that 10x the quality of your ads? To be honest, I think my best investment was honestly just a neck mount and investing into a pretty good ring light. This ring light was like $100 with the tripod. I also did buy some other props here and there, like these LED lights up there. I know Ethan Hayes popularized them, but I have another extra set of rope lights that I use in my videos. And then obviously I did buy the marble background that everybody has with the wooden background as well. I feel like that combo of props right there fits any product that I'm running. When I was a beginner before, I was kind of scared to spend money on props, but ever since I made my first bread with organic and saw that this shit actually works, I started spending more money on props, and honestly, it's paid off. It makes it way easier to go viral. For example, if you're promoting like a woman's beauty product, you can't just have like this type of background in your video. So having those tiles and other different things that I could throw in the back of my videos has helped a lot. Next, Giancarlo asks, what's something you see everyone messing up with / lacking on that they need to fix? One thing that I'm seeing like crazy now, and I know if you do organic, you're seeing it too on your burner, is those stupid ass ad concepts of I ran to IKEA, I ran to McDonald's to buy this. Like, bro, you gotta understand, those ad concepts do not convert at all. And nobody understands that. Customers are dumb as shit and they actually think that the only way to get the product is from IKEA. And so they literally won't even realize that you're the one selling the product and the ad format doesn't convert at all. And I've seen some people try to negate that by putting like a call to action at the end of the video. But by the time they get to the end of the video, they've already skipped or don't care enough. And for some reason, it's just so common for people to use these low converting ad concepts, bro. I don't know what's going on, but everybody's doing it. Next, AH asks, are you planning on building a brand out any of your products or just pump and dumps right now? So honestly, within the last couple months, my product selection has changed a lot. Whereas before I was just kind of trying to find pump and dumps, like either print on demand or just some gimmicky product. Now I'm trying to look for more long-term plays that can actually hit me big 50, 60K months consistently. I'm trying to actually get a super primed account for a high converting, passionate product and print off of it. Obviously, it is harder to find these types of products. It is harder to film for these types of products, but this is what I'm looking for at the moment, as I'm kind of done running these little products that make you 2K here, 3K here, 1K here. Like, I need something big at this point. But yeah, those are my plans in terms of like product selection. Next, Mr. Antonio F asks, do you have a Discord server? Yes, I do have a completely free Discord server. It's called Do Not Disturb DND. I'm gonna leave it linked, first link in the description. I host free calls with guest speakers all the time, dropping crazy value. And like I said, I have nothing to sell you. It's completely free. There's no paid section. There's no course you have to pay for. No bullshit like that. I actually am doing a call today as well. It's just an AMA call. If you're watching this video, you already missed it though, but join up so you don't miss the next one. Lunar Lamps asks, when would you consider an Instagram account cooked or not worth posting on anymore? So to be honest, if within your first 15 Instagram reels, you haven't gotten like over 100 views, I would just recycle that account. Don't get me wrong, Instagram does take time in order to pick up traction in terms of views, but it shouldn't be more than 15 videos to get over 100 views. If that's happening to you, your account's cooked. Next, Latuan asks how to add effective CTAs. If you don't know what a CTA is, it's a call to action. And pretty much how it works on these platforms is people are coming onto Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube to be entertained, not to be sold to. So when it comes to CTAs, you don't want to come across as way too salesy. Like, you don't want to straight up put in your video like link in bio to get yours now. Like, you always want to stay away from that generally. How I personally implement CTAs is letting the customer know that I'm selling it, but not directly. So for example, in the captions I'll put, and they're on sale now, or some way of like letting them know that I am selling it without actually directly saying, oh, link in bio, get it right now. And then another great way of coming across as salesy without overextending is by just putting this GIF in your comment section and pinning it. So on Instagram, I'll put in a GIF that says link in bio and then I'll pin it. And then obviously it's not too salesy because once they've watched the whole video, then they'll open up the comments and see it. So it's not directly in the video, it's just in the comment section. And then obviously on Instagram, you could add GIFs, but on the other platforms you can't. So what I'll do is in the comments of every other platform, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, I'll put some type of like CTA, oh, 50% off right now, get it now. Obviously it is a little more salesy, but it is in the comment section, not in the actual video itself. And then yeah, I'll pin that comment. Adis asks, how long did it take to start printing? How many products had you ran before that? So it was literally my 17th product that I actually made money off of. And I did make a case study on it. It's called Deskmate. You can search it up on Instagram. And in terms of how long it took me, it was 6 months in. And so I found that product. I think I did make money on a couple products before that, but nothing life-changing, like maybe like 100, 200 bucks, 400 bucks here and there off some shitty products before that. But overall, yeah, man, I grinded like 6 months with little to no results and I stuck it out through the hard parts and it paid off, bro. It paid off and it's gonna pay off way more. Tarek asks, do you think YouTube has similar longevity to Instagram in terms of organic? Yes, it definitely does. And maybe even more than Instagram. Instagram and YouTube both have very good longevity, meaning if you prime up an account on Instagram or YouTube, you'll pretty much be going viral consistently forever. But the thing about YouTube is that you can straight up just repost viral videos over and over again and they'll go viral. On Instagram, this hasn't worked as well for me. I know it does work for some people, but it hasn't really worked as well for me personally. Another great thing about YouTube is that you can literally rebrand the account at any time, meaning you could be running like a sports product and then rebrand to a woman's product and still be pulling in views. Obviously not as much views, but you'll still be pulling in views. Whereas on Instagram, once you prime an account, it's going to be stuck in that niche forever. Next, Elliot asks, what was your biggest limiting self-belief when starting ecom? Honestly, my biggest limiting belief was just doubt. I wasn't sure that it was possible. I mean, obviously that is how it is. You haven't made any money online and you're trying to make it work and you're kind of just going in blindly. But you really have to try and see past that and see a future where you're printing money. You have to see all these other people online. Fuck it, just use me as an example, bro. I've made money online. You're watching me having made money online. You know it's possible. I'm no different from you. So when I was coming up, I was always watching these people like Fredo, Jordan, and I would see them making money and bro, like they're retards. They're literally straight retards and they were printing cash. So I knew there was literally no difference between me and them, and that was able to help mitigate the doubt that I was feeling. Next, Medina asks, what are your plans for long term? Stick with ecom or try something new? Honestly, I really love ecom and I see my future in ecom. Obviously, organic drop shipping is gonna make me a lot of money, but after that, I wanna start my own brand and I wanna start running paid ads. But I do want to stick with selling products, making stores. I really like doing this. It's genuinely something I love. It's also something that I can exit in the future for millions. Next, Mamo asks, where do you see yourself in 1, 3, 5, 10 years? Honestly, a year from now, I see myself with a Cartier Santos on my wrist, a fucking Corvette. Actually, you can see it right here, bro. You can literally see it right here. Corvette, Shopify plaque, YouTube plaques, Penthouse, Cartier, Amex, consistent 10K months. Not 10K months, fuck that though. We're gonna be hitting consistent 50, 60K months. Yeah, that's where I see myself a year from now. Honestly, looking more long term. I see my plan is to just build something crazy, exit it for 8, 9 figures, make the right investments, go chill in Dubai for the rest of my fucking life, bro. And lastly, Chris asks, how long should you wait till you make a Shopify store after a video blows up on either YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok? So a general rule of thumb is to only make your Shopify store once you have at least one video with 50,000 views and growing. To be honest, as a beginner, you think that you have to make the store and then start promoting it. When you really think about it logically, it's such a waste of time to spend hours making a Shopify store, and then you, as a beginner, you don't even know how to go viral, so nobody's gonna go on the store in the first place. What I teach, and I still like to do personally, is just wait until I have a semi-viral video. So usually on Instagram and TikTok, I'll wait until I have a video of 50,000 views and it's still growing, has good engagement. Then I'll make the store. And with YouTube, you usually have like boosted views. So 50,000 views on YouTube isn't worth as much as like on TikTok. But what I do on YouTube is I wait until 100,000 views to make my store. That's just like a general rule of thumb that I follow. Y'all boys, that is all the questions. Hope you got some value out of this video. One last thing before I sign off as well, I am dropping a completely free organic dropshipping course. It's gonna be dropped in 5 modules. The first module will be dropping tomorrow, February 24th at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna be dropping 1 video per day of the course for the next 5 days. If you guys do wanna get into the waiting room for the free course, I'm gonna leave a link down below, first link in the description. Once again, it's completely free, so go sign up. It's literally free sauce. We're gonna fucking take over this year. And then of course, if you guys have any questions at any time, feel free to DM me on my Instagram, second link in the description. Anyways, I will see y'all on the next video. Stay safe, boys.
Right when I hop up a jet, I'ma take a flooded with diamonds. Reed swore the stones blind, they can't even tell what it's time.